In this one, we're going to be playing as the greatest off spinner and arguably the greatest spinner. There's only real one competition. We're going to be playing as muttaih muralitharan. Hopefully we can win the toss, bowl first on this dusty day 5 wicket with giant cracks all over the place. But we're going to have to bat, so I'll come in at number 11. Hopefully we don't have to bat for too long and get to what we have come here to do, and that is to turn the ball square. Sri Lanka, man, what have you done? 114 for 9. We have collapsed in under 2 sessions. India have almost wrapped us up. I'm gonna try to survive. Go off the middle of the bat. The ball is turning. I think I've just missed a straight full toss. Well, now we can do what we are best at, and that is turning the ball. Let's see this beautiful action. We have a very aggressive field, and the first ball turned square. That ball didn't even have any time to turn. It was very full, but even so, it gave the batsman a lot of problems. Look at that drift and then pitches and just keeps turning. Almost got one right there off the first ball. You have a leg slip, 2 slips, a short cover, a short mid wicket, no one outside the ring, and because of that, if he times the ball well, he is gonna get 4. This time he plays it with the turn, and there is a lot of turn. Outside edge, that was beautifully bowled, but I don't think it carried. The ball kept low, got the outside edge. Again, the ball very low, but he's managed to generate enough power. That ball went flying. There we go, squared him up, and from around the wicket, I think that ball pitched outside the leg stump, turned all the way to almost off stump, or I think it turned even more. Got the batsman completely squared up. There we go, nicely tossed up. A lot of revolutions, but that is one awesome shot. It was there to be hit, but I mean, with the amount of turn we're getting, I don't know, very good shot. India are scoring at almost 5 runs and over. He's missed it, but I think the ball is turning too much. It is probably missing the off stump. That was very close though. And I don't think it was even short enough for a pull. He goes for the pull regardless and almost gets trapped in front of the wicket. I think it still would be umpire score, all completely missing. We are going to be costly, but that is the price you pay for a very aggressive field. Oh, that is too much, man. That pitched on middle stump line, and it was a very full delivery, and as soon as it pitched, it just took off. Look at that amount of turn, drifts in, pitches and turns. And there we go. That is not a beautiful wicket or anything. That was too full to cut. He's missed it completely, or maybe an edge, but it gets the top of off stump. Our first wicket. However, it was more of a dumb shot than it was a great ball, but still it counts. Did it pitch on the crack or something? Almost did. Just a little bit of turn, and that's enough. He has tried to launch it over cover, but got the outside edge. Doesn't go to anyone's hands though. Again, tries to go over extra cover. This time successfully does it. That shot looks so easy. Just watch the ball and pick it up and get 4. Look at that, easy. Full, got the outside edge, and that is gone. That was very full, very looped up. We managed to get the outside edge and a very good catch behind the stump as well. This one wasn't a great ball either. We're not getting wickets of great balls. but these not so great deliveries are definitely getting the job done. This was a nice half volley that probably should have been smacked, and he did try to smack it. Yeah, it gets a nice thin edge. Oh, look at that for turn up his outside leg stump, and that is a very brave shot. We have two slips and he's cut it right in between them. And look at where the ball pitched. That ball just kept turning, pitched way outside leg stump and ends up at around 6 to 7 stump. Maybe could have stopped it or even taken it. Shot, a top spinner, bounces and nicely sits up. That was a loose ball and put away. Tossed up, wow, great ball and an even better shot, I'd say. Punched right back onto the ground and it almost bounced over the fielder's head. Look at that ball, that is a nice shiny ball. That's an awesome shot. And it bounces over his head almost. Tossed up, that is probably the ball that has turned the most so far, and because of that there is no way that's going to be LBW, man. Even if it hits him or in line, it's going to turn way too much. But let's see what happens. This one, there is just no way it's going to hit the wicket. Either the impact is going to be outside off or it's not going to hit the wicket. Impact is outside off and the wickets are hitting. The ball didn't actually turn that much. At first glance it looked like the ball went from one wide line to the other, and the ball is turning this much. LBW is just very hard to pull off. Tossed up again, same ball, identical ball, pitched in the exact same spot. This time instead of trying to play it straight, he's hit it through the leg side with the turn. And this was also a risky shot off the back foot. He's trying to pull a somewhat good length delivery, but it has come off. Let's go for the ball that goes the other way, the dusra. Oh, that is just beautifully bowled. We've been turning the ball with off spinners. We've been turning the ball a mile with off spinners, and then finally the ball that goes the other way has got the job done. This pitched on leg stump, turns, and I think it hit him on middle stump line. He's gonna review it. Let's see, but we have umpire's call on our side. Pitches in line. I don't know if that is pitching in line. Impact is also umpire's call. Wicket is also umpire's call. Yeah, that is a lucky wicket, no doubt about it, but we will take it. Kohli goes for 36 of 49. Everyone's been so aggressive. Drifts, pitches and turns the other way. That was almost a magic ball there. I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to go for a lofted shot and he's missed it completely, but we do not miss. The ball has turned back right on top of middle stump. That's a good shot with the turn. It took forever to go to the batsman. A very looped up ball, and that will go for 4. We have given away a lot of boundaries. I don't know why that happened. I wanted an arm ball, a good length arm ball, but it ends up being a nice juicy full toss and he puts it away with ease. Full, almost a yorker. I think it was a bump ball. That was a horribly timed shot. I don't think it'll go for 4. But he is trying to hit with the spin. I think this ball was just way too slow. Full toss, punched, pitches and bounces over that fielder's head. You know, if only he was about half a feet taller, that wouldn't have gone away for 4, but we can't do anything about it. Comes down, tries to go for it. I don't know if that's a good idea. This one was the dusra, came back in and almost found the gap between bat and pad, but he's managed to at least get bat on it. Not a lot of timing, not any timing in fact. Punched off the back foot, How do you misfield that? That ball was literally rolling along. That was in the right area with a lot of turn. Once again, it pitches on this almost lifeless wicket, but it still bounces over that fielder's head. Dusra. That almost looked like a ball from Shane Warne. Pitches, turns the batsman square and almost gets the middle stump, but he's managed to put his bat, just a little bit of bat on it, but still I don't think it was turning enough. Punched and punched in that tiny gap, and these boundaries are not big. Now come into bat once again. This has been a slightly better innings, but I don't think we've set that big of a target. We still trail by 3 runs. What? Let's try to avoid an innings defeat first. We need 3 runs and we're going up against their best bowler who's picked up 4 wickets in this match. Try to cover drive a ball that is bouncing over your head. Great idea. Punched off the back foot. Look at that. That was a great shot. Oh no. Such a lovely shot, and I couldn't even get off the mark. And India have won on their first ball. They have smacked a boundary. I think that might be the shortest 4th innings ever. Come out for 1 ball, smack 4, and then go back and celebrate. We are bowling first in the 2nd test. Let's see if this is any better. We have to win this match single-handedly because our batting has not been great so far. We have to win it with the ball. Once again, India scoring above 4 runs, and he has pulled that away. A very odd looking shot against his spinner. It does work, and they'll come back for 2, and they'll get themselves run out somehow. How did that happen? That is a genius move. He was inside the crease, but he decides to dive for no reason and gets himself run out for 7. Outside edge, but he's dropped it. Take the catch and then appeal, please. Looped up again, outside edge once again, but doesn't carry. Well, he survived 2 or 3 times. This time, it has gone to the keeper instead of going to the slip cordon and not carrying. Once again, an off spinner, but it still gets the outside edge. And we'll get the job done. Oh, he's trying to go inside out. Once again, I don't think it carried. Oh, almost rolls along the pitch, but still misses the leg stump. That is an odd looking shot, but I think he did get the outside edge. Yeah, that was not a good looking dismissal whatsoever. Not any realism either, but we will take it. Wicket number 2 for the day. This is not a great ball, good length. Of course, every ball is turning. Dusra, and once again doesn't carry. How? Oh, he's trying to go down the ground. The keeper is celebrating. I heard absolutely nothing, but it is out, it seems. The keeper had started celebrating even before the umpire lifted his finger. I had no idea it was out. There was a deflection, but there was absolutely no sound. I think it was an inside edge or something. Still doesn't look like it got the bat. He's absolutely trying to smack the ball out of the ground. That is just not gonna work when the ball is turning this much. Inside edge. That is actually one of the hardest catches you'll ever see. Oh, this might be gone. This ball has kept low, slided through and got his knee roll. Height is not an issue. The turn isn't going to be an issue either. I'm coming from around the wicket, pitching it on leg stump. I think that's gone. And we also have umpire's call on our side. He is going to review it, but I think that's plumb in front. Pitch is in line. I don't know if that is in line though. Looks like it's pitching outside leg stump, or it might turn too much. No, it is not. Barely pitching in line and barely hitting the wicket. And look at the drift. This has been such an epic bowling performance so far. We picked up about 3-4 wickets already. This one probably the best of them. Skidded through and he thought the ball was going to turn a lot more than it actually did. 4 wickets and 5 runs, or they make it 5 wickets and 5 runs. This was just beautiful, man. Pitch is outside off stump, turns, comes back in. The batsman in two minds whether to defend or leave, ends up doing both and also losing his middle stump. That ball, the amount of revolutions on that ball goes and hits middle stump. Oh, it has turned again. I don't know if it's gonna go on to the wicket. I think it's turning too much. If I want LBWs, I think I just have to bowl full tosses, because if it pitches, it's gonna turn too much. Should I pick it over the leg side? I can see all 3 of his stumps, so it's probably missing the stumps. Wait, what happened? Once again, the keeper has started celebrating. No one knows what happened except the keeper, who doesn't even look at the umpire and starts celebrating. Another weird looking dismissal. This was also an outside edge or inside edge or something. I have no idea how it even happened. See, these good balls, they're not getting anything. We didn't even get a chance to bat, so we have declared Sri Lanka have actually bowled awesome. And then look at that, 336 for 8 after getting India all out for 66. We are well on top. We'll come in once again, 10 overs 40. Why didn't I get the ball earlier? This opening partnership growing nicely, but they're way too far behind. Oh my god, I don't know if a ball can turn more than that. First it drifts in, the length was perfect, the line was perfect. The amount of turn, I think it was too much. Because if it turned less, I think it would have got the outside edge. Coming from around the wicket to a left-hander is really working. Again, look at that, he has almost turned himself into a right-hander. His back leg came forward, turned square. We are making batsmen look really dumb here. All because it was just way too much turn. Otherworldly turn. Flick, well done. This almost went a little too straight on, so he has managed to get some connection, and that'll go for 4. We didn't see a lot of boundaries in the first innings. This is close as well, very close in fact, but something looks off. I don't think it is hitting the wicket or maybe impact, but let's see. I think the ball was turning too much. Pitch is in line, impact is outside off. Yeah, the ball was turning too much. The ball is moving like a snake out there. Oh, that is beautiful. Dusra this time. I think he was pitching outside leg, but he survived. Well, didn't have to wait too long. Comes back in. An almost identical dismissal to the first test. Sharp turn that comes back and gets the middle stump. This opening partnership has got to end. Again looped up. I think this was just too full, so he's gone for the aggressive shot and it has come off as well. Lovely shot with the turn, so not that much risk. Okay, this is the ball of this challenge, or maybe even the ball of the century, who knows, because I've come from around the wicket and it has drifted all the way to outside, way outside the leg stump. The batsman follows the ball, it turns literally square and hit middle stump. This is This is bordering on unrealistic. A cricket ball cannot turn this much. And it's it's hit middle stump. I can't even speak anymore. That was a good shot. Good shots have been very rare in this test match, at least when India have been batting, because we have miraculously batted well in the first innings. Pick up shot off the back foot and it goes flying over point. That shot should not have generated that much power. Another lovely shot. This time he's hit it all along the ground and in front of the wicket, much safer. Tried to hit it with the turn. That is pitching way outside leg stump. Oh, another beauty. This one not only turned but it also bounced. Just the pitch spat it out and gets off stump. We've seen so many once in a generation balls that this wicket just looks normal. That's been flicked very nicely. I am boring too full and the fielder will, I don't know, do what. Swept and swept powerfully. That was a good solid shot. The only shot I think that's going to work against this turn. Oh, that almost rolled back onto the stumps and the keeper, what are you doing? He comes in between and stops it. That would have easily been a clean ball. Look at that. It wouldn't be clean, but it would have been bowled. He comes through the wicket and stops it. Again, turned him square and once again I think the ball is doing too much. And he ends up missing a very straight ball. He's probably the best batsman so far for India, but ends up missing a pretty full straight delivery. Try to go over extra cover and he'll get another one. Another wicket that just doesn't look pretty, but it gets the job done. Too much. Way too much turn. Oh my god. How is that even possible? That looked like it got the edge. That's how much the ball turned. On the crack and just took off. And gets the outside edge and gets the job done. So the ball that turns a little less gets the wicket, because the last one there's no way any batsman is getting even close to it to even edge it. This one didn't turn that much, so it got the outside edge. Solid in defense, turned from around the wicket. Well, we didn't get a chance to bowl after that. Both test matches end in pretty much the same way. The fourth innings very short. Last time India took 1 ball to chase it down. This time we took 10 balls. And we end up also being the man of the match. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see a collection of the greatest spinners from Murali to Vaughan to Kumble, everyone bowling on the worst pitch, a pitch almost torn apart with giant cracks, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.